Hi, it's Lorraine. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry if my head was in the way of the shot there. First of all, I want to apologise. It's been a little while since I've been on to see you all. But I've had my daughter, her husband and our beautiful grandson over for a holiday. So I've enjoyed spending time with them and not done much crafting at all. So I've made a few bits of things since they've gone home, just to try and keep myself occupied and stop worrying about how they are back in the UK. And one of the things I've done, I know it's August and the temperature here in Greece is still 30 something, but last year for Christmas I was not organised at all, so I promised myself I would be organised this year. So I've made my first Christmas journal for this year, and here it is. So I thought I'd just do a bit of a flip through and let you see what I've made. So it's a one signature journal, and there's 60 pages front and back inside. It's stitched in using the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I've used cardstock, different things, but the majority that I've used is from My Porch Prints, a digital kit that's a botanical journal kit, and it's a really pretty one, and there's lots of vintage things in as well, but I haven't used much of the vintage stuff in here, but well, you'll see as we go through. So it's a double layered card cover, and on the cover I have used some hand stamped and hand stitched paper underneath this topper, just to give it a little bit of detail. The topper's from the kit from My Porch Prints, and I've glued underneath it this ribbon that acts as the fastener for the journal as well. On the back of the journal is again the ribbon, and I've glued it down underneath this card topper so that it stays in place. And on the side is a dangle that's made up of ribbon, lace, rope. There's little pearls, there's bells, don't know if you can hear them, beads, and there's a little moon, Santa moon on there as well. It does detach, it's just held on to a bull clip, a bull pin rather, and on I can't think what I'm looking for, a hole. So we'll have a look inside and see. I'll just measure the cover for you, and then so it's just over 5 inches wide and 8 inches tall. And as I said, there's 60 pages front and back inside. So usually when I'm doing journals, if you've watched before, I usually put a pocket of some sort in the front cover, but because it's only a small journal, it was getting a little bit bulky, so I decided not to put one inside there. So the first 2 pages are from the digital kit, very Christmassy, and here I've hand stamped some cardstock that I don't know where I got that from, but there's some cardstock that I've hand stamped. I've collaged a little bit of a fancy die cut thing on there and made it into a pocket, and inside are 2 Christmas tags, journaling tags. Again, the blank on the back, so there's journaling space for you. I've left lots of the pages blank so that you can write, I don't know, your Christmas card list, your gift list, your memories, whatever it is you want to use the journal for. There's plenty of space inside, but I have stamped on some of the pages just to give them a little bit of detail. Here is a die cut oval that I've used some Christmas paper with, and it's left as a tuck spot, and I've just put in a little Christmas tag that can be used as a journal card. Here, this is throughout the book is coffee stained paper, and some of it I've splashed or worked colours from ink stamps onto it, and some of the pages are stamped, just a little stamp on. Again, another page from the digital kit. Here I've made a pocket from some cardstock that I had, and I've cut an oval. This is from an old Christmas card, and I just die cut it and made it into a tuck spot, and inside is a little tag that can be used for journaling. And inside the pockets, the corner pocket, is a large journal tag made from Christmas paper, and it's got some Christmas ribbon on the top of it. Again, coffee stained paper with the ink splashes and some stamping on there. Here again, from some papers that I've used it to make a pocket, and I've just I've just torn around some paper and used that just as a sentiment. I've stamped the word joy on the front of it, and again inside there is a large journal card. I think they're called cabinet cards, aren't they? Not just journal cards, but anyway. And here I've made a belly band from the digital kit from My Porch Prints, and I've just collaged on a die cut with a red button, and inside is just some journaling paper that I have stamped the word joy all the way down the front of it. So there's lots of places in here for your journaling, for writing your memories of your Christmas, for adding your own little bits to it. Some more of the digital paper from the kit, and that's it. On the other side, I got lost then where I were up to. I've just put some of the digital paper on here, and inside is a large journal cabinet card. Coffee stained papers, again coffee stained papers, some stamping, a poinsettia stamp, some more digital paper from the kit. I've used a cardstock, a lightweight cardstock for all these, so they're quite heavyweight, they're quite substantial. Here I've just torn around this Christmas rose sentiment and put it in, and it's a pocket, and inside is a vintage tag. This one came from Carol Tinson from Crafty Emporium. It was one of her freebies that she gave out last year. Thank you, Carol, if you're watching. Here I have a little pocket with a Christmas rose picture on front, and inside is a miniature tag, some holly berries on it. Again, coffee stained paper with the ink splashes and some stamping on there. Coffee stain and stamping. This page I have just edged it with some Christmas ribbon, so it's got some satin, I don't know if you can see it, but it's satin ribbon going down there. Some more of the digital paper. And here I've just fussy cut around this Christmas rose and put it on the page. Christmas stamping. Centre of the signature, I've made this double pocket just to go in, so it mirrors, each one is the same, it mirrors itself. So I've used some of the digital paper and I've turned it over at the bottom and turned these into pockets and put some digital paper. I'm sorry, I can't remember where I got these from, these digital papers. I've had them maybe 2 or 3 years now. So I've turned those into pockets, and I've put inside journal cards in each one. And here at the top is a pocket, and I've just put some note paper in for journaling and stamped the top of that paper. So this is exactly the same mirror image of it. Again, coffee stain and stamping. Here I've made a pocket. Actually, this was a Christmas card that I made last year and I didn't send to anybody. So rather than it just sit there and not be used, I thought I'll put it in here because I quite like this. So it's the front of a Christmas card, is this, with this lovely tag with lots of bling on it and some foil ribbon that's been stamped. It's got crochet lace trim on it, and again it's a pocket with some coffee stain notepaper. More digital paper, coffee stain and stamping. This is one of the pages from the digital kit, but I've cut it down. It's all one page, but it was too long, so what I did, I cut it down and I've turned the bottom piece into a pocket, and it's stitched around the edges, and I've used vintage photo distress ink around the edges of things to give them a little bit more detail. And as it's a fir tree, I've put a fir tree tag in. Where are you? There you go. Again, some of the satin Christmas ribbon on the coffee stain paper. Another page that I've cut down to turn into a large pocket, and again inside is another journal card. Lots of space for writing. I love this paper, this poinsettia paper, it's really pretty. Again, lots of space, journaling space, stamped, coffee stained, ink stamp. This stamp's a Tim Holtz one that I got last year. And again, I've made another of the pockets out of one of the pages, and inside are two Christmas tags. One's got eyelash trim on, and this has got the candy stick rope as a embellishment. And that's it. That's the journal. I left the threads from the signature that when I'd sewed it in, and they were dangling, so I've put a little Rudolph ribbon inside of there. So that's my first makes from my holidays that I'm sharing with you. Hope you like it. I have been trying to make cards as well, but I've struggled finding my mojo. I did make one, but I'm not happy with it. Again, this is paper from My Porch Prints, and I've used the same paper to make a tag. I've put a pocket on the tag using some digital paper, a bit of bling, the eyelash trim, and a little vintage tag inside. But I don't think I'm happy with that. It needs something else. It's a little bit pale, I think. Anyway, I didn't come on to show you that. So thank you for watching. I hope you're all well, enjoying your crafting. And I'll see you again. I'll be back again soon with some more makes. So thank you for watching. Bye.